Also, due to some security side, there is no guarantee of my location.
No, nothing. That's okay. Yeah. Video unavailable. Fine. Yeah. 1 minute, guys. I'm setting up the YouTube live. Let's see whether it is going to work or not. So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, done. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the confirmation. We'll start the session. Let me first open this. So how are you doing, guys? Okay. Right. Okay. Chalo. Fine. Okay. So now you're able to hear my voice, right? Is my audio clear? Any disturbances are there, guys? Please let me know.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, chalo. Thank you, guys. And let's start the session, guys. This is Shanmukh. I'm a SQL DBA trainer. Okay. So today onwards, we are going to start a new batch, batch 54. Okay, a SQL DBA. So I'll tell you all the things like the course overview, the training overview, what and all things we are going to cover, how the training will be. Everything will be covered. Okay. In case of any questions, you can stop me at any point and you can ask your questions, guys. Okay. Please be muted in case if you don't have any questions. If you have questions, you can unmute and you can just okay, ask your questions and you can be muted, guys. Okay. Chalo. So before starting the session, we have just some thumb rules. Okay. We just have some 2 to 3 thumb rules. Okay. That we have to follow, guys. Everyone has to follow those thumb rules. So first one is the session will start exactly at 7 a.m. Okay. The link will open before 7 a.m., 5 minutes before the 7 a.m. IST. So you can join exactly at 7 a.m. guys. This is the first class, first 1, 2 classes. I'll wait for the students as they will have some difficulties in joining the sessions. Okay, so that is the first point. It will open exactly at 7 o'clock, guys. The link will open exactly at 7 o'clock IST, 7 a.m. IST. It will open. Though the second one is please don't join with the device names. Okay, device names. Sometimes people will join with a Oppo, iPhone, something like that. Lenovo, like laptop names, device names, all people will join. So in case if you don't know how to rename it, let me know. I can help you out, so that is not an issue. Like if you join with the device names, I cannot understand who is joining and all. Right now, I can see that one guy joined with a OnePlus CPH2487. Please let me know your name. I'm going to rename it. OnePlus. Someone joined with OnePlus CPH2487. Let me know your name. I'm going to rename it, guys. Okay. And yeah, right. And someone joined with the name double A. Please let me know your name. I'm going to rename it. Okay. Yeah, Afifa, thank you. That yeah, OnePlus, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Shanmugh. Good morning. This is Venkat. So I didn't, cross-check that. Anyway,
That's
thanks for letting me know. Yeah.
no issues, Venkat, no issues. That will be fine. Yeah, I just changed your name. Okay,
Yeah,
so
thanks for that.
thank
Yeah.
you for that. Yeah. So yes, guys, this is another thumb rule, and the second one is like whenever you have the doubts, don't hesitate, guys. You came to learn here, so nothing to worry. Please don't hesitate to ask. Maybe this is a silly question or something like that. Don't worry. Okay. So I'll be there to help you out. A question is a question, nothing silly question and all. Okay. Why? Because you're asking as you don't know it. Right? We are here to discuss the same. Okay, so don't hesitate to ask the questions, guys. It's very, very important, whatever it is. Why? Because I'll tell you 70% of the students will be from non-technical background. Okay, so they might don't know what is OS, what is CPU, what is memory. Yes, nothing to worry. Don't hesitate, don't feel shy. We're all friends for the next 3 to 4 months, guys. Okay, and it will continue, right? So don't hesitate to ask whatever questions are there. If you cannot ask, just post it in the chat. That will be fine. I'll keep monitoring the chat. I'll answer immediately, guys. But don't hesitate to ask. You are coming to learn. So learning means if you start asking and all, if you start practicing and all, then only you'll get to know all these things and all. So don't hesitate to ask the questions. If you have any questions at any point, I don't give separate time again at the end of the sessions. You can ask the questions. No, nothing separate time frame for the questions. At what whenever you have any question, you can just pause me and you can unmute and you can ask me guys immediately. Okay, if you can't ask, you can simply type your question in the chat. I'll answer those questions, guys. Okay, so that is another important thing. And these sessions should be as much as interactive, guys, as much as interactive. Again, I'm saying as much as interactive. Every session I'll tell this point, but people won't respond hardly for 1 2 sessions. People will respond, and after that simply be calm. So that is not going to give you a good confidence, guys. So why? Because I'll tell you, after the course, most of you are going to try with 4 years experience, 5 years experience, right? You are going to attend the interviews for 4 years, 5 years experience and all. If that is the scenario, if you can't open the mouth here in this session, okay, how can you open the mouth in the interview, guys? Right? So that's why it's not like I'm keep on broadcasting something. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. It should be an interactive sessions. Okay, if it is interactive, so others like will also get interest and also that you can easily learn the things. But simply sitting, just attending the classes, simply listening won't work here, guys. Try to be as much as interactive, guys. It's very important. It will improve the confidence, guys. This course will improve your technical skills, and at the end of the course, it will improve your confidence also, so that you can try minimum 5 6 years level of experience as a SQL DBA, guys. I'm sure. Okay. So these are some thumbnails that we have to follow from class 1 onwards, right, guys? So before starting the session, any questions, any doubts, guys, please? Someone joined with a Dell. Let me know your name. I'll rename it. Someone joined with the device name Dell.
Vishwa.
Vishwa.
Yes.
Dell.
I will put rename.
No. I can see your name. I can see your name, Vishwa. But
Okay.
someone joined with the name Dell. Okay. Right. That will be fine. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's start the session, guys. So from today onwards, this is the first session, so I don't want to jump to technical things and all. So we'll discuss slowly one by one. We have enough time, around 2.5 months I'll take to complete the course. Okay, so nothing to worry, no hurry worry. So let's go smoothly, guys. Okay, chalo. So SQL DBA, we are here to learn SQL database administration, right? So what is this course? Okay. How the learning pattern, how the training will be, the training overview, everything will cover in the first session, right? What and all things we are going to cover. After that, how you have to try, what about the resume preparation, what and all things will be included in the training, everything we are going to cover, guys. So nothing to worry, right? So now if you see here on my screen, right? So we are going to cover all these things, guys. Okay, and slowly, of course, these are main points that you will have in the first session. So we'll start with these things and all, right? So what is SQL Server, guys? Any idea? What is SQL Server? Any idea? Just tell me, guys, whatever. Again, I'm saying it should be an interactive, okay? Don't worry, guys. Whatever it is right or wrong, just try it. Right. Structured query language, very good. What it
It's a
is?
it's a database server.
Very good. It's a database server. Nice. Next. You can at least Google it and you can tell me the answer, guys. No issues at all.
It
I
is a
want
software, sir.
very
It's the
good. It's a
complete
software.
installation of database engine.
Very good. Super. Nice. Next. You want to
RDBMS
add
software.
RDBMS. Who said RDBMS?
Vamshis.
Vamsi. Okay. Right. Next. Next, guys. Next.
Storage value, sir.
Storage. Very good. Next. Right. Okay. Guys, so all the answers are correct only. All the answers are correct. Okay. So let's discuss. So what is SQL Server, guys? SQL Server is a database software. Okay. SQL Server is a, I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. Let me go to this. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. So drive.google.com and what I'll do, forms.google.com. I'll open a running notes, guys. It's an online notes, okay? So that you can just follow this notes. I'll give you the access to this notes blank form, and this is not a form, right? 1 minute. I have to open a Google Sheet. Docs. Okay, done. Blank document. This will be an online document, guys. It's a kind of a running notes, okay? It's a kind of a running notes. Let me increase this, right? And batch 54 SQL DBA running notes. So that no need to wait for my notes and all. I'll directly give the access to this document. So whatever I'm typing here, it will be updated immediately, guys. Right? Chalo. SQL Server is a database software. Okay, is a database software. Okay, which will help you to store the data, to process the data, okay, to process the data, to retrieve the data, guys, to retrieve the data. SQL Server is an RDBMS software, or I'll tell you what is RDBMS and all. As of now, people, those who don't know, like you, who are from non-technical background, so you might feel like, what is this RDBMS? Don't worry, guys. Simply, we are going to decode it, okay? So SQL Server, it's just a software, guys. What is SQL Server? It's just a software. Using the software, what kind of software it is? It's a database software, guys. What kind of software it is? It's a database software. So by using the software, what we are going to do? We are going to store the data. We are going to process the data. We are going to retrieve the data. We are going to retrieve the data, right? We'll store it, we'll process it, and we'll retrieve. Retrieve means what? If you want to say, for example, you just stored your pics in the phone, like maybe after 1 week or after 1 month, if you want to see the photos, you can simply open the photos gallery. You can just check the photos and all, right? Retrieving. Whenever you need, you are going to open it. Retrieving the data. So by using this software, we are going to store the data, we are going to process the data, we are going to retrieve the data. As this is going to deal with the data, so this is a database software, guys. So what is SQL Server? SQL Server is a database software. By using the SQL Server, we are going to store the data, we are going to process the data, we are going to retrieve the data, guys. We are going to retrieve the data. So Shanmukh, where we are going to use this? Where we are going to use this software, Shanmukh? Chalo. Now everyone is doing online shopping, right? So if you go to this Amazon.com, generally Amazon.com or .in, when you just type www.amazon.in or www.amazon.com, when you type like this, you can see if you have an internet connection. If you have an internet connection, you can see one, what is this, guys? One interface like this. When you type www.amazon.com, you can see if you have an internet connection, you can see the Amazon.com application will open. What is this, guys? This is an application. What is this? What is this, guys? This is an application. What is application? Application is anything that is fulfilling your requirements, guys. Application is any software that is fulfilling your requirements. Okay. Application is like any software that is fulfilling your requirements. You want to buy something. What you are going to use? you are going to use one application, Amazon or Flipkart or Azio or Mintra or whatever it is. You want to send money, you are going to use an application, Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm, and Cash App. Like this, you are going to use some application. You are going to talk to something like someone. You want to talk to someone. You are going to use applications like WhatsApp, Telegram. So based on your requirements, you are going to use the respective applications. So application is nothing but it's a piece of software that is going to fulfill your requirements. Is it clear, guys? Application is something or it's a piece of software which is fulfilling your requirement. Your requirement can be like your requirements can be like sending money. Your requirements can be like chatting with someone. Your requirement something like shopping something in the website. So that is called application. So when you open this application, this platform, okay, this interface, you can call it as an application. You can call it as an application. So what will happen exactly when you open any application? Okay. So now let's discuss, guys. Let's discuss with the help of this diagram. So this is your browser. What is this, guys? This is your browser. Okay. Either it can be a Google Chrome. It can be a, I'm sorry, guys. It can be a Edge, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, whatever it is. So when you open any browser and when you type www.amazon.com, so the request, first it will go to an HTTP response, okay? Or we can call it as in simple words, we can call it as a request or a response will goes to the tier 1, which is a web server, guys. What is this? It's a web server. First it will goes to a web server, guys. Please, it's not a technical session. So I'll try to simplify as much as you can. Nothing to worry. What is web server? What is application server and all? We are not going to deal with these two tiers. We are going to deal with the tier 3 only. So nothing to worry. I'm just trying to explain the architecture of the application. That's it. How a database, okay, will communicate with the users. I'll try to explain. Just a minute. Right? So whenever you type Amazon.com or .in, a request will goes to Amazon server, like Amazon web server. The first tier is like web server. It will touch the web server. So what is this web server, Shanmukh? I'll tell you in simple words. Say for example, we are using the phones, right? Smartphones you are using. So if you want to call someone who are already saved in the contact list, what we are going to do? We'll simply open contact list. We'll type the name. For example, you want to call the daddy. So you will simply open the contact book or you will simply tell to Siri, call daddy. Okay, so automatically Siri is going to initiate it, or when you search for daddy, you will get the daddy contact, and when you click on the daddy contact, automatically call will goes to daddy number, right? So what's happening here? At the same time, if you are getting call from the daddy, you can see daddy name on the phone display, right? So what's happening, guys, here? So the phone contact list will converting your number into contact, which is name, and your name into number. Are you getting the point, guys? So if you are trying to, you cannot remember, or maybe we can remember 5 or 10 contacts hardly. That too, no one is trying now. Maybe hardly 2 to 3 contacts we can remember, or up to 5 contacts we can remember. But in our phone book, hundreds of contacts will be there, thousands of contacts will be there. We cannot remember all the contact numbers, right? We'll simply open contact book and we'll type their name and we'll simply click on the call button and it will go. At the same time, calls also will come. So this contact book, what it is doing, guys, this phone application, it is converting the name into number if you have already saved, and it is going to convert the number into the name, right? Is it clear, guys? In the same way, every application will have one IP address, guys. Every application, if you want to open the application, you have to type one IP address. But how many IP addresses you can remember, guys? IP address in the sense like how the phone number will be in the same way. That is also one number, guys. What is IP address, Shanmugh? IP address is a number. Okay, it's a number, guys. Okay, I'll show you the format of IP address and all. Don't worry. So if I want to open Amazon.com, you have to remember Amazon.com IP address. If I want to open Flipkart.com, I have to remember Flipkart.com IP address. Azure, Mintra, right? So like this, every application IP address I have to remember if I want to open. But who will remember, guys? How many IP addresses I can remember? It's very difficult to remember the IP addresses, right? Correct? So what we are going to do? We'll simply type the name, automatically it will go to the Amazon application, guys. So what this web server will do, who is going to play a key role here? Your web server. What it will do? Web server will change the name into IP into name, guys. That is the use of the web server. So whenever you type www.amazon.com, a request will goes to web server for Amazon application. Guys, in your phone book, daddy will be there. In my phone book, daddy will be there. Like who are all there here? Like daddy will be there in every phone book, guys. But daddy name will be same, but the number will be different, right? In the same way, every application will have their own web servers. Is it clear, guys? So what this web server will do? It will convert the number into, I mean to say, it will convert the name into IP address, and it will convert the IP address into name, guys. That is the first tier duty, guys. Okay. So in any application, guys, all the applications will follow the same architecture. If you go to any application, the same architecture will be there. So in every application, you can see a tier 1, a tier 2, and tier 3. So tier 1 is your web server. It will convert. If you give www.google.com or www.amazon.com backend, there will be an IP address. So that response will goes to web server. It will convert the name into IP address and IP address into name, guys. Then what it will do, guys? It will send a response when you open Amazon.com. When you click on any product, then it will send a response to the application server, guys. Okay, it will send a response to the application server. So then application will be responded, and then you can see like this, guys, like this. This is called an application. This is called an application, guys. What is application? What is application, guys?
Any software that fulfills your requirement.
Right. So application is nothing but in other words, okay, application is nothing but it's an interface between the user and the database. What is application, guys? Application is nothing but application or app, both are same, guys. App, okay. Application is nothing but it's an interface. It's an interface between the user and the database, guys. And can you see the database for Amazon? Can you see? Can you see? But when
No.
I'm trying to click on any product, okay, I'm trying to click on any product. Say, for example, I want to buy this bathtub. Once I clicked on the product, I can see lot of information, right? I can see lot of information. I can see the name of the product and the measurements. Okay. Then you can see specifications, cost of the product, EMI, in case if you go for EMI cost of the product, any offers, whether it is going to deliver to the respective addresses or not. If it is yes, in how many days you are going to get the product specifications, and what and all features, and the reviews. From where we are getting all these details, guys? From where we are getting all these details? Tell me, which software will help you to store the data?
Database.
Database software, right? So you are getting the details means what? You are retrieving the data. From where we are getting this? From where we are retrieving the data, guys? From a database. But an application cannot store the data, guys. Application is just an interface between the User means those who are accessing. Now I am accessing this application, right? I am the user. I want to buy something, right? I just clicked on this particular product. I got the information. I'm from where I'm getting this information, guys? From any database, from any database. So application will simply act as an interface between the user and me. That means you. User means you are the user. That means you and the database software. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, is it clear? What is application? Is it clear?
Sir.
Everyone.
Yes, Shanmugh, yes.
Yes.
So why I can't hear you guys? So only one or two people are responding. What about others? 33 participants are there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, yes. Right. Okay.
So just one quick question, please. In
Yes, sir.
the architecture that you just showed,
Yes.
so you actually have so this www.com. So that's the that's where we are keying in that .com. That is going to the web server. Web server is converting that www.google.com to an IP. That IP is going to the application server, and the application server is where the database is stored. Or the database
No,
is
no,
actually stored towards the right. I mean,
No.
because application
I'll tell
server
you.
is different to okay.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah. So what is an application, guys? You can see here. Okay, this is in between the web and your database server. So it will simply going to act as an interface between the user and the database. It will simply act as an interface between the user and the database, but it cannot store any data, guys. Application can never store any data. If application can store the data, there is no use of the database server. Not even single KB also it is not going to store. The application responsibility is, it's just a front end. It will act as a front end. That's why when you open Amazon.com, see the website. That's why generally you can call these applications as a front end applications. Front end means what? When you open it, automatically you can see that. Front end means you can see that. We can see the Amazon application. That's why this is called a front end application. Front end application. Using what softwares will design the applications, guys? .NET, Java, PHP, right? HTML, right? These are all different softwares that will be used to design this application, guys. To design this application. Okay, so these are all front-end softwares, guys. Front-end softwares. Application is just, it will act as an interface. That's it. When you open www.amazon.com, you can see the application. That's it. But when you click on any product, so that information you are getting it from the database. From where we are getting this product information, guys? All this information will be stored in one database, guys. In one database. So if you go to this, so the first when you type www.amazon.com, the response will goes to tier 1, right? First the response will go to tier 1, which is web server, and then it will send that response to the your application server, and the application will be loaded on your screen. And then if you click on any product, that application will send that response to the database server, and in the database server it will run one query. Query in the sense, as of now, it's an instruction. Don't worry, guys, what is query and all? Query means it's just an instruction. How we are going to get this product information, guys? When you click on this product, how we are going to get this information? Right? How we are going to get this information, guys? If you click on this here, if you just click on this, if you click on this particular product, say for example, let me go to this. If I click here on this item, I can see the information of all these items, right? If I click here, okay, this one will open. This is safe locker, and this safe locker will open. And if I click on this item, this safe locker will open. Means both are different, right, guys? Both are different, right? Means if you click here, one instruction will run. If you click here, another instruction will run. What it means? For every click, there is a meaning. Are you getting the point, guys? For every click, there is a meaning. If you click here one product, if you click here another product, if you click here another product, what it means? What it means? The instruction is changing, guys, based on the item that you're selecting, the instruction. What is that? Query. The query, if you click on this, okay, if you click on this particular item, so select star from one select query will run in the back end, and it will use some where condition, and you are going to get this product, guys. I'll tell you, don't worry, guys, what is select query and all, don't worry. So what I mean to say, there will be a meaning for each click. If you click here, one query will run. If you click here, another query will run. If you click here, another query will run. Where this query will run, guys? On the database software. Where it will run? On the database software. So when you just open Amazon.com and if you click on any product, what will happen, guys? First, it will send a response to web server, then it will send response to application server, then it will send response to your, what is that, guys? Your database server, like this. Okay, first it will send response to web, and then it will send response to your application, and then it will send response to your database server, and based on the click, it will execute some queries on the database. When you execute a query, you will get the output, guys. Output. That output database server will send it to the application server, and application server will send it to the web server, and web server will send that to the interface, the browser. Then only you can see this product, guys. So how many actions here, guys? How many actions are undergoing when you click on any product? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actions are undergoing, guys. Your simple click is undergoing for 7 actions. Now if you are clicking, it will go for 7 actions, and then only you are able to see this product, guys. We don't know this. We'll simply click on the product. This is what will happen in the background. Is it clear, guys? Everyone?
Perfect. Very nice.
Yes.
Any questions, doubts as of now? Okay, so like this it will work, guys. Okay, so when you click on any product, so it will goes to the web server first, the request, and then the web server will send that request to the application server, and then application server will send that request to the database server, and database server, it will execute a query, and then the output, it will again send it to the application server, and again it will send it to your database, web server, and web server will show that product on your screen, guys, which is in the browser. So why we have to discuss all these things? What is the need, Shanmukh? I'll tell you. You are in the shift. You are alone in the shift, right? Someone came to you. Hey, when I click on this product, I am not able to open this. Or my application is not working. Someone is came to you like that, guys. What you have to do? What you have to do? As a DBA, we will work in this area, guys. Where we are going to work, guys? Only in this area. We are responsible to cover this area only. We are responsible to cover this area only. This will be taken care by a separate team. This will be taken care by a separate team. This will be taken care by a separate team. And the whole network will be taken care by a separate team. Do you know how many teams involved in maintaining this application here? This web server team is separate. Sometimes Windows team will take care of it. This is called application server, right? App team will be there. What is the team, guys? App team will be there. App team is separate. And we are the DB team or DBA team. We are the DB team or DBA team. Okay. So, and to communicate, how they are going to communicate, guys? All these servers, how they are going to communicate? How they are going to communicate? Very good. Through network. Super. Okay. Through network, guys. Through network. So there will be a separate team called network team. So how many teams involved here, guys, to make sure the application up and running? How many teams involved here?
4 teams.
Around 4 or 5 teams will be involved here, guys. Windows team, application team, network team, DB team. Again in the Windows, duties will be segregated. VM team, virtual machine team, and storage team.
Based on the project, it will go in.
Yes. So if someone came to you, hey, Sarala, this is not working. My application is not working. Hey, Shibin, my database is not working. I'm not able to get the details from the database. I'm not able to get the output from the database. So what we have to do? We don't have access to this. We don't have access to this. We will only have access to this, guys. We will check whether database is looking good or not. If power is not coming to you, what might be the problem, guys? I mean to say, not to you, to your house. If power is not coming to your house, what can be the problem?
Cable issues.
Right? Lot of issues will be involved, right? There will be no power in that particular room, okay? Or there will be no power in the particular home, or there will be no power in the whole building, or there will be no power in that area, no power in that particular city, right? Or there will be some network issues, correct, guys? Something happened, or that switchboard is not working. So we cannot directly call and we cannot blame the electricity department, right? First, we have to check if everything is good or not from our side. What we will do? If there is no power in one room, we will check in another room. If there is no power in the whole building, what we will do? Then we'll call to the electricity department to check what is the problem and all. Okay, so this is how it will happen, guys. If there is no power, lot of reasons can be involved. The switchboard is not working, there is no power to that room, or there is no power to that particular home, or there is no power. So the particular electricity, whatever it is there in the building, something happened to the wire, okay, in that particular building. So your block is not getting the power. So there might be lot of reasons. So if application, yeah, or if anyone coming to you and application is not working, what we have to do? We have to check whether database server is looking good or not. That's what we can see. We cannot go and check web server. We cannot go and check application server. That is not in our hands. We don't have access also to those servers. That will be taken care by the separate teams. So if application is not working means it can be a web server issue. It can be an application server issue. It can be a database server issue, or it can be the whole network is down. A network issue. Is it clear, guys? If you don't know this, once you got the job, you will experience these kind of issues regularly. So if that is the first day or second day, if someone is coming to you, hey, application is not working, don't worry, guys. Check whether database is looking good or not. Check whether database services are up and running or not. I'll tell you how to check and all. If everything is looking good from database side, tell them that database is looking good. They don't listen. Whenever I'm executing this query, I'm getting the errors. They don't listen. There is no issue from the database side. They don't listen. You have to tell them. You have to send with the screenshots. Okay, so this is how it is. It's happening. There is no issues from the database side. Please check with a web team or application team or network team. Maybe there might be an issue. So that's how you have to respond, guys. If you don't know this architecture, how you can talk to them? Clear, guys? Is it clear now how you are able to get the product when whenever we did lot of shopping still now, but we didn't observe what's happening exactly. So this is what will happen, guys. When you click on any product, it will undergo for 7 requests. Okay, so first the request will goes to a web server, then application server, then database server, then query will run on the database server, and then the output will goes to application, and then the output will goes to web, then the output will goes to your browser. Then only you can see this data on your screen, guys. Okay, so as a DBA, okay, we are responsible to maintain this area. Only databases we are going to take care of it, guys. Only database. So if the application or if the company, there are a lot of database servers, guys. See, we are around 33 participants or 32 participants in this. Everyone is using different mobiles, right? Someone is using iPhone, someone is using Samsung, someone is using OnePlus, someone is using MI. So we are using different phones. Why? Depends upon your requirements, right? Depends upon your requirements, you are choosing the phone. For example, I have to talk to the students regularly. So if it is iPhone, I don't get the charging, right? I don't like iPhone. So what I have to do? I have to check the phone which is giving good backup. That is my requirement. right? So in the same way, now you like the iPhone interface. iPhone is rich something something, so you like the iPhone interface, then you will buy iPhone. Why? That is your requirement. And someone will buy MI phone, someone will buy some other Samsung phone. So depends upon your requirements, you are going to buy the phone, right? In the same way, depends upon the application requirements. We have different database servers, guys. I told you that database is a SQL Server is a software. What software it is? A database software. What software it is, guys? It's a database software, guys. So this database software can be a SQL Server, which is MS SQL Server, guys. What is that? MS. What is that, guys? MS. MS means Microsoft SQL Server. What is MS, guys? MS stands for Microsoft SQL Server. So depends upon the application requirements. We have different types of database softwares in the market, guys. We have different types of database softwares in the market. Okay, in the market. So depends upon your requirements, you are going to choose the database software. So we have MS SQL Server. What is this, guys? MS SQL Server, Microsoft, okay, SQL Server, guys. We have Oracle, okay, we have Oracle, we have DB2, we have MySQL, NoSQL, MongoDB, PostgreSQL or PostgreSQL, something like that. Okay, so we have different database softwares in the market, guys. These are all like iPhone, Samsung, MI phone, Oppo, OnePlus, like that. Depends upon the application requirements. Sometimes they are going to choose Microsoft SQL Server. Sometimes they are going to choose Oracle. Sometimes they will choose DB2. Some companies will choose MySQL. Some companies will choose NoSQL. Some companies will choose MongoDB. Some companies will choose PostgreSQL, guys. Okay, PostgreSQL. So depends upon their requirements, people are going to choose the database softwares, guys. So these are all different database softwares in the market. So guys, if if the company selected the Microsoft SQL Server, then as a DBA, our work will start, guys. So this software, the one that you can see on the screen, so this part can be an MS SQL Server, this part can be an Oracle, this part can be a MySQL, this part can be NoSQL, this part can be MongoDB, this part can be PostgreSQL. Different database softwares are there. So Shanmugh, are we going to take care of all these things? No. Are we going to use all the phones at a time? iPhone, Samsung? No, right? So we are going to cover MS SQL Server. What is that? Microsoft SQL Server, guys. So if companies are using MS SQL, then as a MS SQL DBA, our work will start, guys. Why? Because sometimes people don't know if any DBA position is there, they will keep on applying. DBA means database administration. Who is administering the databases? He is called DBA, database administrator. So if you are administering Microsoft SQL Server, your MS SQL DBA, SQL DBA. If you are taking care of Oracle servers, you are Oracle DBA, MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA, MongoDB, PostgreSQL DBA. So DBA is just a general word, guys. DBA means don't think it's a SQL DBA. It can be any DBA. If they are, why? Because without knowing, we'll apply the jobs, right? We'll apply the jobs for all DBA positions and all. They will call you. They will ask Oracle things and all. You don't know it. They will ask MySQL. You don't know it. So we'll worry whether we learn the correct course or not. Yes, guys, is it clear? Is it clear? So we are going to cover MS SQL DBA, which is Microsoft SQL Server DBA. So Shanmugh, why MS SQL? If you go to any company, why our company? Why that company? Why this company? They will ask, right? Simply, they will ask you in the HR also, at least they will ask you, why you chosen this company? Why? What made me to select this company? What made you to select this company? Okay, to join and all, they will ask you, right? So why MS SQL? We have a lot of database softwares, right? Why MS SQL, Shanmugh? Right? So I'll tell you, go to this, go to this. What is that? Google. Type, simply type Gartner report for SQL Server. Okay, Gartner is an organization which will give you the ratings for the softwares, guys. Gartner report is a famous one. Gartner report. So if you just go to this and check the SQL Server, check the SQL Server rank. Okay, check the SQL Server rank. So in all the database software, what is the rank of SQL Server? If you just check it, you can see in this Gartner report, see here, there are 4 parts: leaders, right? Leaders. This one is the leader section. Challengers. And if you go down, you can see niche players and visionaries, right? So this is the top part, leaders. So in that leader, which one is in the top position, guys?
Microsoft.
So you are learning the top software in the market, in the database industry, in the database industry. Shanmugh, lot of other softwares also. Yes, Postgres is also now very famous, but still Microsoft has its own market. Major market is there for Microsoft in the database industry, guys. Of course, in the operating systems also it's there, but in the database industry, Microsoft is still playing the key role in the database industry. So you are not learning a simple or a small technology, guys. Okay, so Shanmugh, what will be the growth? What will be the future? Nothing to worry. So now the things are moving to cloud, which is there is a cloud from Microsoft, Azure cloud, that is also from Microsoft only. So if you learn cloud also, like we have anyhow we have introduced that Azure SQL also in this course. If you learn cloud also for the next 10-15 years, nothing to worry, guys. But again, in the IT, if you want to survive, you have to keep updating the skills. Very simple thing I'll tell you. If mostly like if you as we are using smartphones, so you can see that that application that you are using in the smartphones will keep on updating. If if it is updating, then only you can use that application. If the application is not updating, at some point of time it won't support. In the same way, if you are in the IT industry, you have to keep on upgrading yourself. You have to keep on updating yourself with the skills. If you don't update after 5 years or 10 years, that's it. So Microsoft, why Microsoft? Again, one more reason, it's a leader in the database industry. First thing. Second thing is it's easy because of the GUI. What is that, guys? GUI. What is GUI? Graphical interface, graphical user interface, guys. What is GUI, guys? Graphical user interface. What is that GUI? Graphical user interface. We have 2 types of softwares. One is GUI. Second one is, what is that, guys? What is that?
CUI.
Yes, GUI. Okay. Graphical user interface. What is this graphical user interface? How you are managing your laptop? Like if you want to create any folder, what you will do? Simply right click and choose new folder, right? You are going to create the folder, you are going to give the name. But in the same way, for example, see here, I'll tell you one thing. What is GUI? Okay. If you go and check like this, and I want to create a new folder, right click new folder, and I'll simply create batch 54 folder. I'll simply create batch 54 folder, guys. Right? So I'll simply create batch 54 folder. What I did, right click new folder, gave the name. But this is GUI, right? Very simply you created. In the same way, create a folder in the CUI, guys, CUI, command user interface. You have to write one command, mkdir. You have to write one command, make directory, mkdir, like you have to give the name. It's easy only, small command only, but who will remember all the commands? Are you getting the point, guys? Are you getting the point? So Microsoft is so famous because of this GUI feature. Microsoft is so famous because of this GUI feature, guys. Everyone can easily learn this SQL Server. Everyone can easily learn this. It's a simple technology or easy technology to jump into IT first. If your dream is IT, just use this technology to jump into IT, right? Once you settled in the IT, you learn whatever you want. Why? Because we are going to keep 4 years, 5 years, 6 years fake experience, right? Everyone is there for that only, right? So while jumping itself, you have to choose the simple technology. Nowadays, everyone is asking, if you go to Oracle, Shanmukh, what will happen if I choose Oracle? Nothing. You can choose it, but you have to learn the commands, queries. And not only that, you have to learn the OS, Linux. Oracle will support on Linux machines. You have to learn Linux also. But here, if you choose MS SQL, no need to learn Windows. MS SQL mostly 99% is running on Windows machines, right? No need to learn the Windows again, as you're already familiar, you're already working. I mean to say that laptop you're working, you are using, right? Since years you are using the laptop. In the same way, in the organization servers also, the same way the servers also will be there. So no need to spend extra time in learning the operating system. If you choose Oracle, again you have to learn Linux. You have to spend extra time in learning the operating system, guys. I'll tell you what is operating system and all. Is it clear? So why SQL Server? Is it clear, guys, everyone? It's a leader in the database industry. That is the first reason. Second reason, it's a simple technology. So with this technology, you can get the jobs, okay? And once you settled in the job, maybe after 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, then you can learn, you can extend your knowledge towards the cloud. Azure SQL, like that you can extend the knowledge and all. So it's easy, guys. If you go and check, don't go for any programming languages. Why? Because with the programming languages, you cannot. People in their initial careers, definitely in this participants list of participants, definitely at least 5 to 10 people initially they learn Java, .NET, everything like that. But after trying 1 year, 2 years, okay, again they will come back to a simple technology. Why? Because with the fake experience, we cannot go to we cannot choose Java and all. Why? Because it's completely programming, guys. No one will be there to help you out. Okay, you have to write the programs, lines and lines of coding and all. You have to write every time. Very difficult to manage. You cannot even manage 1 year experience also with Java or .NET, whatever it is, programming languages, Python. But if you choose MS SQL, okay, if you learn it properly, you can manage 5, 6, 7 years of experience also. This UA same as T-SQL. Yes, Dimitri. It's almost same as means queries, the commands and all kind of same as a CUI. I mean to say T-SQL. Vishwa, I'll tell you, okay? Vishwa, are you from like you are my
Yes, yes, yes,
you are
53.
the batch 53 Vishwa, right? Why do you
Yes,
join this course, Vishwa?
I think this one Azure like.
I already shared, right?
No,
Shared this wrong link with you. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm going to share it. Okay,
okay.
1 minute right away. I'll share you guys. 1 minute. Please don't mind, guys. Give me 1 minute. Um, just ping me hi in the WhatsApp just quickly.
Yeah, hi Shanmugh, this is Venkat.
I just shared Vishwa. Okay, you can join. Yeah, sorry. Who is that? Dimitri?
Yeah, it's me, Venkat. Shanmugh.
Venkat. Yeah, Venkat. Tell me.
So my question is like, will this be completely MS SQL course or any additional
MS
Azure?
SQL with Azure SQL. Both we
So
are going to cover.
when this Azure will be started?
So
This
once
class.
this is done, I'll tell you, once this is done, this is a 2.5 months course, SQL completely. SQL DB is the major one. So once this is done after 2.5 months, you will get a Azure SQL link so that you can continue with Azure SQL. So
So
you are
basically, myself and one of my friends, Satish, is there. We both are
okay.
from SQL already. We already
Okay.
around 10 years of experience in SQL.
Nice.
So So we actually
Uh,
joined for Azure course. So that's why
just ping me
I
hi
was
in the WhatsApp. I'll share you the link now. Currently, the class is going on. I'm sorry for that. How you got this link? I don't know. It's okay.
yeah,
No problem. Just ping me hi in the WhatsApp quickly. I'll
sure,
share
sure.
it.
Shanmugh, Satish
Yeah, Satish.
here. Yesterday you forwarded me that link. Looking for Azure SQL DBA
No problem. No
as we
problem.
are
Those who are
already
looking
working
for Azure
SQL DBA.
SQL, just ping me hi in the WhatsApp. Okay. Immediately, I'll share the link. The class is going on currently. Just ping me hi in the WhatsApp. I'll share you the link, guys. By
Okay.
mistake,
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
this thing.
Thanks, Anil. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So we can quit from this call, right?
Yeah.
We'll
You
just,
can. You can drop.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shanmugh.
Yeah. Just ping me hi now itself. Okay. I'll share you the link quickly.
Sure, sure, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, Pooja.
Google Drive is also work as a database software
Yes,
in our phone.
whatever it is which is storing the data, it is also you are storing something, right? Where you are going to store. Google Drive is just an interface. Okay. In the back end, it is using one database.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Google Drive is also a database software. But Google Drive is an interface. Using Google Drive, you are able to upload the files, you are able to download the files, you are able to watch the things, you are able to retrieve the data and all. But in the back end, it is using one database software. From there, exactly you are getting the data.
Chanmugh, do you know what software does Google use to store their data?
GCP, as of now, GCP will use. Earlier, maybe
Yes.
they will use their own storage accounts and all, or like SAN storages using their SAN storages. Maybe they
Yeah,
are storing the data.
GCP. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you.
yeah. Google Cloud Platform, like Amazon, AWS, Microsoft Azure. Google is also having one cloud that is called GCP.
Wow, very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, clear? Guys, still anyone is looking for Azure SQL? Guys, MS SQL is main. Okay, on premises we have two types of interfaces or environments we can say. So one is on premises. On premises is nothing but the companies are going to manage the servers and all. Okay, on premises and cloud. On premises and cloud, guys. Okay, on premises is nothing but the companies are going to manage the servers. They will only create Windows servers. They will only create SQL servers. They will only install SQL servers. Everything will be controlled by the organization team, like a DBA team, network team. Everything will take care of it. That is called on-premise. Okay, and we have a second method called cloud. So on behalf of the company, someone will take care of these resources like softwares, database, okay, operating systems. That someone is called, it can be a Microsoft Azure, it can be a Amazon AWS, it can be a Google GCP. Okay, so first you have to learn on-premise completely. This is the foundation, and once you are very good in the on-premise, you can learn cloud easily. So Shanmugh, both are important. Yes, nowadays both are important. Most of the companies they are using on-premise. They will still use on-premise. Why? Because it's very simple. See, for example, banking applications and all. So if it is banking application, they cannot store their data in the cloud. They will have their own security concerns. Even though in the cloud also, if you store, nothing will happen to your data. But still, the clients and all, they don't agree to store their data somewhere. They might can run some softwares and all. They can steal the data. They can steal the credit cards information. Everything they can steal. So that's why banking applications they don't. Generally, they don't use cloud. They might use for small applications. Okay, but core data and all will still they will manage their own infrastructure. That is called on-premise infrastructure. If you are managing, very simple, on-premise means it's like a cooking in our home. Like you are going to cook the food, whatever you want, you are going to buy it, you are going to cook it, you are going to serve it, you are going to eat it, you are going to take control, you are going to do the maintenance, cleaning and all, right? Cloud is something as Swiggy or Zomato. Whenever you want, whatever you want, you will open the app, you will just simply add the items, you are going to order the food. Somewhere the kitchen will be somewhere, they are going to prepare, they are going to buy the items, they are going to make the items ready for you, and someone is going to deliver that items. Okay, so simply you don't need to take the headache, guys. Simply you'll get the item directly to your home. But you are getting the item means someone is working in the behind, right? So that someone is called your cloud. On behalf of you, the cloud will take care of all the resources, either operating systems or drives or networking, whatever it is, everything will be taken care by the cloud, guys. Simply you will get the service. We can simply use that service, guys. Clear now? Is it clear? So on-premise is very important, guys. Once you are good in on-premise, then only you can easily learn the cloud. Shanmugh, directly can I jump into cloud? No. Why? Because companies are using both on-premise and cloud. You should know on-premise, you should know cloud. And without knowing this ABCD, you cannot directly go and try to write the words or sentences and all. So that is going to cover in the on-premise, guys.
Hi Shanmukh, this is Sunil.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
I have a small concern. What is the duration for the cloud?
I'll tell you. All the things will be discussed, guys. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
The quickest answer is 1.5 month.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Guys, any questions, guys? Still, anyone is looking for Azure? Like maybe by mistake, I have sent Azure link, MS SQL link for some of the students. Okay, that will be fine. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. So, command user interface. CUI means command user interface, guys. What is this command user interface, guys? I'll tell you one thing. Don't think that when you right click and when you choose new folder, automatically new folder is creating. Okay, don't think like that. What will happen, we are using GUI, right? GUI means graphical user interface. It actually don't, this is called Windows interface operating system. It actually don't understand GUI, guys. But this screen, it will convert my actions into command. If you want to create a folder, definitely you have to run command only. But you don't know what is the command. What you will do? You will depends on GUI. So if you just right click and if you choose this option and if you click here, once I click here, in the backend one command will run. Okay, that will create this empty folder. Once I rename this folder, okay, then one more command will run to rename this folder. So GUI only for you, those who are managing the system, controlling the system. So for them GUI, but Windows machine don't understand what is GUI and all. Every action will be converted into command. That command will run in the backend and it will create this folders or whatever requirement is. If I am selecting, see, I selected 3 items. I selected right, but in the backend one command ran and it actually selected these 3 items. And now I am going to delete these 3. Deleted, right? In the backend, one command ran like rmdir, remove directory. So this interface, the GUI interface will convert the actions into command, guys. Is it clear? The GUI interface will convert the actions into command. Okay, later we'll discuss. Don't worry. Just to give you an overview, I just discussed it, guys. Only thing is very simple. The GUI that you are using in the back end, every action, if you are clicking refresh, one command will run. You don't know what is the command to refresh. You will simply right click, you will refresh it. But Windows can understand only the command. You don't understand any other things. So this interface will convert my action refresh into command. That command will run in the back end, guys. Is it clear, everyone? Are we good, guys, now? Any questions?
No, Shanmugh, very nice. Shanmugh, would you have any idea about when Microsoft decided to come up with the GUI concept for most of their applications? I mean, especially for
in
SQL Server.
1999. I'll tell you the history of the SQL Server.
Okay.
Okay. Right, guys. So we'll do one thing. Take a break. Come back after 10 minutes. Okay. So we'll continue, guys. Okay, just you can be here only, and you can just take a refresh, and you can come back after 10 minutes, guys. We'll continue. Okay, we'll discuss a lot of things. We are going to cover about this. Okay, DBA activities, what a DBA will do in the daily, like day-to-day activities and all. And after that, so we are going to cover the course duration, who can learn this course, how to practice, how to set up the lab, softwares and notes, how you're going to get it, and doubts and exercises, speaker series, Azure SQL DBA, certifications, job preparation, how much salary you're going to get it, everything we are going to cover in the next 1 hour, guys. Okay, take a break and let's continue. Okay, after 10 minutes.
Will I leave this?
Okay.
No, you can be here only, guys. Don't leave it from the meeting. You can be here only. The meeting won't be closed.
Okay.
It will be active only. You can just go and take a refresh and come back.
Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Done. Okay, so let's continue, guys. All right. So yes, and let me go to this, and SQL preparation. Right. Is it clear,
Sir,
guys?
your
Any
voice is coming in the
background? You're getting some disturbance.
yes, sir.
Is that
It's
okay
repeat.
now? Are you getting the echo or like how? Guys, is my audio clear? Everyone, please confirm.
Voice coming
Yeah,
in
it's,
the
Yes,
it's
Yes,
clear,
sir.
Sharma.
yes.
for me.
Okay, done. Just Pooja, if you are getting echo, just rejoin it. Okay. Right, chalo. Fine, guys. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So what we'll discuss, guys. So now let's 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 discuss this point. Okay, DB activities. Okay. So any questions as of now? Right. So we are learning a SQL DBA, which is a leader in the database industry. That is first thing that I want to cover. And the second thing is like it's easy. So in case if you are from non-technical background, if you don't have any idea on the technical side and all, it's easy to learn as it's a GUI feature, guys. GUI, which is a graphical user interface. Graphical user interface means the same thing like right click, like if you want to install, you'll directly open the setup file, you'll just open with run as administrator, and you will just click on next, I'll accept the terms and conditions. That is all graphical, guys. Whatever you're doing on the Windows machine, everything is graphical only. If I want to close this, I'll click on this. Okay. If I want to close this, I'll click on this. If I want to minimize this, I'll just click on this. So this is actually an action. Using GUI, I'm doing this action. Okay. So this is how the things will work in the graphical user interface. So because of this GUI feature, Microsoft is so famous in the database industry from SQL Server 2000, guys. I'll tell you the versions of SQL Server from that SQL Server version 2000. In the year of 2000, it was so famous because of this graphical user interface, guys, because of this graphical user interface. Right, I told you, right? So in this architecture, so as a DBA, if they are using MS SQL DBA as a Microsoft SQL DBA, our duties will start, guys. Okay, right. So what a DBA will do regularly in their job, what DBAs will do regularly in their job. These are the major things that they are going to cover in the job, guys. Okay. So what a DBA will do, DBA activities, DBA means database administrator. So if you learn MS SQL, then you are a MS SQL DBA. If you learn Oracle, then you are an Oracle DBA. Like that, it will go, guys. As a DBA, it's our responsibility to install the software. Which software? SQL Server software, and we have to maintain this SQL servers. Okay, we have to install and we have to maintain. This is our first responsibility in the organization. So in the organization, they will ask you to install the software in some servers. I'll tell you what is meant by server and all. So we have to install and we have to maintain it, guys. That is one of the responsibility of a DBA. And creating login. What is login, guys? What is login? Say, for example, database means important data will be stored, right? So everyone cannot access everything, right? I have to restrict based on their duties. If you go to shopping mall, you are not allowed to go to each and every room, right? Agreed, guys? Agreed? If you go to shopping mall, are you going to allow to visit each and every room? There are a lot of shops will be there. There are a lot of, okay, what I can say, maintenance rooms will be there, power rooms will be there, security rooms will be there, security cameras will be there. Are you allowed, guys, to that area? No, right? So in the same way, so I cannot allow everyone to access the data. I have to restrict them. I means the DBA has to restrict them. DBA has to provide the access. DBA has to restrict the access so that they can control the data accessing and all. So security is the DBA's main responsibility, guys. Security is also a DBA's main responsibility. So we have to create a login. Login is nothing but it's just an entry, guys. Entry in the SQL Server, and as a DBA, we have to give the permissions and all. I'll tell you in the 2.5 months, we are going to learn all these things. Don't worry. This is just overview what and all things we are going to do in the organization as a SQL DBA. Don't worry, there are some technical terms will be there, nothing to worry. We are going to cover, enough time is there, like around 80 to 90 hours, we are going to cover the whole SQL DBA. So nothing to worry, each and every topic we are going to cover. Right, so it's our responsibility to create the logins, to give the permissions and all. So DBA, this is one of the main responsibility also for the DBA's position, guys. Next, security. In this section, we are providing the security, right? So here we have to provide the safety of the data. How you can provide the safety to the data? Something happened to the server, something happened to the data center, something happened to the machine, something happened to the drive, something happened to the network, something happened to the database, something happened to the SQL server. In such scenario, how we are going to recover the data? An earthquake came, a flood came, tsunami came, fire accidents happened. In such scenarios, how you are going to provide the data? Someone by mistake accidentally deleted the database, important database, accidentally they deleted the database. How you are going to recover? That is called safety. So how you can maintain the safety, guys? By taking the backups and doing some regular restores and doing the database refresh activities. So that is called, okay, database data safety. How you are going to provide the safety, guys? By taking the backups, by doing the restores, okay, and by performing the database refresh tasks. And also, what is Shanmukh? What is database refresh tasks, guys? Very simple. So database refresh tasks means, don't think right click and refresh. So it's not like that. In the organization, we will have we will have different types of environments, guys. Okay, in the organization, we will have different types of environment. Okay, so for example, I'll give you the same example. Like if corona vaccination came into the market to the public, so directly it came into the public, guys, or what happened before that? What happened, guys?
Testing was done in the lab.
Lot of tests,
Testing.
right? Lot of tests, and also before that, before introducing it to the public, they just first tested on the cells, then they just tested on the animals, then they just tested on the clinical trials. Why we will do all these things? Because if you directly give that formula to the human, we don't know what will be the side effects. We don't know what will happen. We have to keep in mind that it might create a short-term side effects, and it's a long-term, lifelong side effects also it is going to create. We don't know, right? So if you start testing it on monkeys, on the rats and all, then we can see all the disadvantages. We can see the pros and cons. Based on that, they can change the composition, they can change the formula, they can modify the formula, and they can keep trying until they are going to achieve. So if anything is new, that directly, for example, you want to do some changes to the Amazon website. You want to say, for example, Amazon is going to start a summer sale. Imagine Amazon is going to start a summer sale. They want to like introduce here, okay? Or you can see here, there are some movies. All the movies in the Prime, the movies are going to change, right? Every time, every day it will be changing, new movies and all will be uploaded. So they want to introduce some movies here. They want to tell to the customers that there are some offers on these products. The new movies came into the Prime. So they want to create a banner like this. So will they create the banner directly on the production server? Guys, production means the users who are accessing the public application. That interface is called production. Production means, now when you type www.amazon.com, you can see one interface, right? All the users will use the same interface, guys. This environment is called production environment, guys. Where lot of users are connected, that environment is called production environment. That is the highest environment. But don't think, for example, if they want to introduce this offer tomorrow, okay, they don't directly go and change this background, guys. What they will do, the same kind of environment will be there in the non-prod. I mean to say, the same kind of server, same kind of setup will be there. That is called testing environment. Those testing environments are called non-prod environments or pre-prod environments. Non-prod or pre-prod. Why? Because directly doing changes to the production application can cause the issues. Maybe the application can be down. We don't know the impact of the change, right? So that's why before doing anything to this production, imagine this is human. So we have clinical trials. Okay, before introducing any vaccination, they are going to do clinical trials on all these environments. I'm just giving an example. These are humans, these are rats, these are monkeys. These are clinical trials. What is clinical trial? Any idea, guys? What is clinical trial? What is a clinical trial? No idea.
When they actually
Test on
try a
humans.
medicine, when they try a medicine on somebody to see.
Introducing when a new medicine, it will be clinical trials for some of the persons or some of the monkeys.
Very good. Clinical trials are nothing but it's also testing, but they will choose some people from different age groups. If they are introducing a syrup to the kids, they will choose some kids, okay, of different age groups from 0 to from 10 years. Like that, they are going to choose some people based on their medicine, and they will start giving it to the people. Okay, in the same way, if they want to introduce any medicine to the public, first, after testing all these things on rats, monkeys, and all, then they will go for clinical trials. You have to register it for that. They will pay money. Pharmaceutical companies are going to pay money to these people. Why? Because don't know what is the impact and all. They are still facing, right? What what will be the impact? We don't know. Of course, that will be a refined medicine only, but still there can be some disadvantages and all. There can be some side effects and all. So some people will register for clinical trials for money. So first, the pharmaceutical companies, they will test it on the people with the different age groups, and based on the output, based on the effects, then they are going to modify the formula, they are going to change the composition and all, and they are going to give it to the public. That is called clinical trials. Okay, so imagine these are rats. Imagine I'm giving an example, monkeys. These are clinical trials. Clinical trials is nothing but almost equals to the production environment. Okay, we have two types of environments in the market, in the industry. One is production environment, another one is non-production environment. Under non-production or pre-production, we have UAT, user acceptance test, QA, quality assistance or quality analysis, dev servers, developer servers, development servers, and the stage servers. Stage is almost equal to production, guys. Okay, so if you want to do any changes on the production servers directly, we cannot go and do it. We have to test it in all these environments. If they are satisfied, then only they will do it on the production environment. Is it clear, guys, everyone?
Yep.
Is it clear, everyone?
Then how would you differentiate between the UAT and test and
See,
QA
both are
environments?
same. Depends upon the company. Some people will call it as UAT, some people will call it as a test environment. That's it.
Okay, and then difference between that between
Whatever
QA
it is,
and
these are layers only, Shiban.
okay, all right, fair enough.
Layers, I can say. Okay, different layers in the setup, okay, and the organization. Chalo, guys, is it clear? So now the thing is, see, as I am accessing the real-time application, if I want to buy this product, I'll directly click on this, I'll give my details, I'll enter my credit card details, I'll enter my address, everything I'm going to give it, right? So this is a real-time data. This is a real-time data. Okay, this data will be stored in the production servers, guys. Is it clear? This data will be stored in the production database server, guys. In this architecture, we will have the same architecture will be there for testing purpose. The same architecture will be there for stage. The same architecture will be there for production servers. So whatever data I'm entering here, okay, for example, I'm entering one data. So for example, one and Shanmukh, something like that. I am just buying one. What is that? Something like I'm just buying. What is that, guys? What is this? Locker. Okay, locker I'm buying. Okay, I'm just buying this locker. So where I'm going to buy? In this website. I'm going to buy in this website, right? So what will happen when I'm trying to buy the data here? What will happen, guys? So that record will be generated, and this record will go like this, like this, like this, and it will store here. This is your real-time production server. Okay, but Why? Because the data is coming from the real-time application. So this is called real-time data will be generated. This this is like public can access this application. There are two types of applications, guys. External applications, internal applications, critical applications, normal applications. Critical means your HDFC net banking, your WhatsApp, Facebook, Amazon.com, Flipkart.com. People are accessing Instagram. These are all critical. Okay, those are production, guys. If this critical application or this external application is down, then Amazon is going to lose the business. Instagram is going to lose the business. Flipkart is going to lose the business. So we have to make sure, as a DBA, we have to make sure the critical applications are up and running 24/7. Then only the business will continue. Then only will get the revenue. Then only will get the salary, guys. If something happened, if anyone is responsible to to make this application is down, then that will be the last day for you in the organization, guys. Suddenly you restarted the database server without having approvals. If you restarted this server or this server or this server, the application will be down. What will happen? The business will be down. What will happen? The revenue will be down. Your job will be down. Is it clear, guys? Critical application. People are accessing this application currently. Right? So not only you, maybe around the globe, when we are discussing all these things around the globe, lot of people are accessing Amazon.com. Lot of people are placing the orders in the Amazon.com. Suddenly, if you just restart the Amazon.com database server, can they place their orders, guys? Is it possible? Is it possible? No. No, right? So what will happen in this scenario? The orders will be cancelled. So the business is going to lose, right? In the same way, production, this is called production. If people are accessing, that is called production environment. Then non-production, who will access, Shanmukh? Non-prod environments, who will access? No one will access. They'll use it for only for testing purpose. So non-prod people, they don't get the live data. This is my live data. You can see one Shanmukh locker is one live data, live record. It will go to the live servers. But non-prod, I don't know what is the Amazon non-prod server application. What is the Amazon non-prod server database? How my real-time data will go to non-prod servers, guys? How it will go? How a production data will go to non-prod servers? Why? Because if you don't have real-time data here in the non-prod servers, how users can test it? How the team can test it? Right? For testing purpose, I need real-time data, but no one is going to connect to the non-prod environment. Then how I am going to get the real-time data here? Guys, is my question valid? Everyone? Everyone, why so silent, guys? I don't know why people
Yes, Shanmugh, yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
right? If you are interactive, guys, I'll get more interest, then I'll teach more. If you are not
Yep.
talking anything, you are simply like a dumb, you are listening something. Okay, whatever we teach, these people don't respond. Okay, instead of 10 points, my interest maybe it will stop for 5 points or 6 points, guys. So please be interactive. It will give some boost to me. Okay, right. So now, guys, if you see here, I cannot test if I don't have real-time data. So if I want to test, I need real-time data. But real-time data will get it from real-time application. But no one is going to use real-time application here for non-prod environments and all. So how I'll get the real-time data from this machine to this machine, guys? How? What is the way? Tell me. You have your data in the phone. You want to copy to the laptop. How you are going to copy?
By taking backup.
Right? Backup and restore, right? You are going to take backup and you are going to restore it to the laptop. In the same way, we'll take the backup of the production database and we'll copy that copy to the non-production servers regularly so that developers can test their logic regularly. Developers can test their logic regularly on this non-prod environment so that the application will be good, guys. So copying the data from production to non-production environment is called database refresh activity. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, is it clear?
Yes.
So as a
Yes, sir.
DBA, we are responsible to do these activities. As a DBA, we are responsible. Guys, again, I'm telling these are all the daily activities that we will do. So I'll tell all the terminologies in this session. Terminologies only, just for the terminologies. Don't think the whole course will be like this only. No, every topic we'll discuss in detail. So nothing to worry. These are just terminologies. If you don't understand, don't worry at all. These are the terminologies. You should know, right, what and all things we are going to cover in the next 2.5 months. So that's why I'm telling all these things. But don't worry. It won't be like this. Slowly from the evening session, okay, onward, slowly we'll jump into the topics, guys. Nothing to worry. We'll go one by one. Okay, like this it will work, guys. Okay, is it clear? So as a DBA, we are responsible for the database refresh activities, guys. That we will do depends upon the requirements. Okay, that we will do depends upon the requirements. In case if any backup failures are there, any restore failures are there, we have to fix the issues, guys. Next, as a DBA, we are responsible for maintenance. What is that, guys? Maintenance. I have to take, see, now itself we discussed about backups. In the organization, hundreds of databases will be there, thousands of databases will be there. Can we take backups regularly, manually? Is it possible to take thousands of databases backups manually on every day? Not
No.
possible, guys. Very difficult.
Okay.
So that's why we have a mechanism called job. Okay. Using this mechanism, job is one feature. Using this mechanism, we can automate. We can automate the things so that automatically the backups will be run. Automatically the backups will be taken, guys, using this mechanism. So that is also a DBA responsibility. Configuring high availabilities. What is this high availability? Okay, what is this high availability, guys? For example, now everyone, most of you are using 2 SIMs, right? Most of you are using 2 SIMs. Right, correct? Why we are using 2 SIMs, guys?
If one we didn't get any connection, another
Right,
will.
correct. If we don't have any,
one SIM, it will be any issues.
right, if we don't have signal in one SIM, if we don't have balance in one SIM, we can use the second SIM. You will be available at least using the second SIM, guys. If in the second SIM, at least you will be available. That means high availability. Your availability chances will increase. Correct, guys?
Yep.
If only one SIM is there, if that SIM, so previously 5 years or 10 years back, or I'm not sure exactly 5 years back, like that, we don't need to pay to the incoming calls and all. Now we are paying incoming calls also, right? Or is it clear? Is it correct or not, guys? Tell me. We are paying for incoming calls also now. Why?
Yes, sir.
Before that,
Yes.
Jio gave it for free. Okay, we all converted to Jio. Then it started taking money for incoming also. If you don't recharge your SIM for 3 months, they are going to deactivate your number and they will give it to some other guy. Means forcefully we are paying money to the incoming also. Early 90s we used to pay, 90s, 2000, 2010 and all, not 2010 also, 2005, like that. We used to pay for incoming calls. Now we are paying for incoming calls because of Jio. Because of Jio, guys, lot of things happen. Lot of pros are there, lot of cons are there. Can anyone tell me some pros? Any pros because of Jio network? Any pros? Just tell me.
Other companies charging less money.
Unlimited.
Okay.
Actually,
Unlimited.
data is accessible to all.
Very good. Data is an excellent feature. Before Jio, the data is very slow. For 5G itself, they use it 1 GB 5G itself, we use it to pay a lot of money. You remember all these things, guys? Now, because of Jio, the data became very cheap. Not sure in the US, but here the data is very, very cheap, guys. The data is very cheap. You can, at least you can 12 rupees, not even 12 cents also, you can buy 1 GB data. Right? What happened because of the data? Everyone tried accessing the smartphones. Everyone tried accessing the videos. Because of that, everyone is tried creating the YouTube channels, Instagram
Downloading.
channels. So now everyone is having minimum 1-2 channels every house, minimum to minimum, right? So guys, watching the videos will create pollution. Do you know that? How? Can anyone tell me? Shanmugh, I am not doing anything. Simply I am watching the reels, shorts and all. It will create lot of pollution. Do you know that? How? Can anyone tell me how watching videos will create pollution? Any idea?
Because of those days,
Power
internet. So those
Very
rates.
good, very good. If you want to watch the videos, servers has to be up and running. Geo servers has to be up and running. That particular YouTube servers has to be up and running. The network has to be up and running. So these many servers are up and running continuously. How much heat they are generating every day into the environment? How much e-waste they are generating every day?
Yes.
How many servers will process, for one video in the YouTube, how many servers will be up and running to process one video? If you are watching 1 hour video or if you are watching one movie, lot of pollution you are generating, guys. We don't understand all these things. But internally to process that video, lot of servers has to be up and running. It will generate lot of heat. It will generate lot of e-waste. The device you will use it for 1 year or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. That smartphone after 10 years, you will simply throw it if it is not working. How much e-waste? Without knowingly, unknowingly, we are generating pollution, guys. If you're watching more videos, okay, so that is how it will be. So my thing is like conferring high availabilities. What is the use of high availability if we are not available in one SIM? If there is no signal in one SIM, at least you will be available in another SIM. So your availability chances will improve. In the same way, don't expect the whole Amazon is running on one database server. Why? If something happened to the database server, the application will be down, right? If someone unknowingly restarted the database server, if the disk is corrupted of the database server, if the network is down for the database server, Amazon will be down, right? But have you ever seen Amazon is down? No, these are all very important applications. They will be up and running. So is it possible to maintain high availability with a single server, guys? Is it possible? No, not at all. We need minimum 2 servers. If one server is down, another server will take care of it. Like 2 SIMs we are using, right? If there is no signal in one SIM, at least you will be available in another SIM. If there is no balance in one SIM, at least you can make calls using another SIM. High availability. In the same way, if you want to make the application up and running for 24/7 by 365 days, one database server won't enough, guys. Lot of maintenance activities we have to do. Windows Server patchings will do, Windows side patchings, SQL side patchings, disk upgradations, OS upgradations, lot of maintenance activities we have to do. If you open Amazon.com, hey, we are undergoing for maintenance for the next 2 hours, Amazon won't be available. If you see like this, what you will do? Immediately you'll jump to Flipkart, right? I'm going to lose the business, right? That Jeff Bezos is going to lose the business, right? So that's why it is our responsibility to make sure the data is available 24/7 by 365 days. But I cannot achieve with a single server. I need minimum 2 servers. Okay.
Sharma, why it is happened?
Sorry, why?
Low availability. How? Why it is
See,
happened?
very simple. See, the same example I'll give. There is no balance. You are using only one SIM. Imagine. Okay. If there is no balance in that SIM, are you going to get the calls?
In that scenario, it is good, but SQL Server that is not.
See the same scenario, right? Imagine one server only you are using. Okay. Very simple. If this server is down, the
Why it
drives
is
that
down?
are
Why it is going down?
Anil, why it is down in the sense anything can happen. Network can be down. Network
Okay.
can't be down. Network can be down. Or someone, say for example, by mistake, someone restarted, man. What will happen?
Right.
If
Right.
you ask me, Shanmukh, why by mistake? That is itself a mistake.
Or updated, it will take time.
Right? Or I want to see Windows machines. You are using Windows servers. Windows servers means lot of vulnerabilities will be there. Lot of virus attacks will be there. So regularly you have to update the Windows applications, Windows servers and all. Upgrading in the sense you have to restart the server. If you restart the server, the database will be down, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Or suddenly something happened, earthquake came in the data center, the whole server is crashed. In that case, Shanmukh, why earthquake came?
No, not all.
Alright. So it can be anything. It can be an accidental also. So accidentally someone can imagine nothing happened, but accidentally someone deleted one table, important table, someone deleted. Then lot of challenges, right? So if it is a one database server, can you make the data available for 24/7, 365 days with all these challenges? No, not possible, right? That's why we will use 2 servers minimum for high availability. Clear?
Okay. Right. 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 Sharma.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how the things will happen, guys. So configuring high availabilities. So we have to configure the high availabilities. Under high availabilities, we have different techniques, guys. Log shipping is one technique, mirroring is one technique, replication is one technique, clustering is one technique, always on is one technique. These are all high availability techniques. HA, high availability, and DR, disaster recovery. So we are going to cover all these things in the classes, guys. So nothing to worry. Okay, we are going to cover all these things in the classes, right? And in case of any issues and all, fixing and troubleshooting the issues that we have to cover, and suddenly server is running slow, we have to tune it. Why the server is running slow? We have to tune it and we have to fix the issues, guys, slowness issues. And also you will get the issues on a regular basis. Someone will ask the request, someone will ask the database refresh activities, someone will ask, okay, hey, my query is running slow, my database is running slow, please check it. Someone will ask some different requirements. So as a DBA, we have to fulfill all these requirements. These are main responsibilities. Other than this, lot of things we are going to cover, but as a DBA, these are the main responsibilities, guys. Is it clear, guys? DBA activities and responsibilities, everyone? Guys, is it clear? Is it
Yes, sir.
boring? Is it
Yes,
boring?
yes,
Yes.
Shanmugh, yes,
No,
it's
no.
clear.
Yes, yes.
No, sir, no.
Right, chalo. Okay, so HADR, don't worry, I'm going to cover all these things like clustering, Windows Server failure clustering, I'll show you. Okay, I'll set up the Windows Server failure clustering in front of you. I'll set up the SQL clustering in front of you. I'll set up the always on in front of you. Generally, what other trainers will do, they will set up the log shipping in their local laptops, mirroring in their local laptops, replication in their local laptops. They cannot set it up in the local laptops. They'll simply show you the screenshots and all. But we are going to cover with Oracle virtual machines, with Oracle virtual box, guys. Okay, you can see here, right? Let me open this interface. I'll tell you what is Oracle virtual box and all. Don't worry. That is a virtualization software. I'll explain, guys, in the coming classes. So we are going to create Windows servers like this. See, this is batch 53, Windows server. And on top of that, we'll install Windows Server operating system. On top of that, we'll install SQL Server. These are the HADR machines, high availability disaster recovery machines. We are going to use it for log shipping, mirroring, replication, clustering, always on. Okay. By using these machines, we are going to set up all these things. So it's not like I'm not going to use any screenshots. Okay, this is how it will be. This is how everything I'll explain in front of you only. I'll show you the demo. I'll explain the theory. Every topic we are going to cover the theory part first, and then the demo part, and then some common issues and regular interview questions on that particular topic, and then some assignments I'll give, guys. I'll give some assignments. So it's not like on the first day you can tell anything, Shanmukh. Okay, I don't believe, no problem. Okay, what you can do, just go to here and what is this? Tracker. Okay, what is this, guys? Tracker. B53, batch 53. Yours is batch 54. This is batch 53. See how I am going to track each and every candidate's performance, guys. Okay, these are the topics. I'm going to track each and every, whether the candidate is completed this assignment or not. Okay, you can see here. I'll give the access. Okay, you can just mark it as in progress. If you completed the installation, you can mark it as done. If you are doing in progress, if you're not started. If you stuck at any point, you can just select this option. I'll check it and I'll ask where you stuck it. And all these things I'm going to get back, and I'll help you to fix that things and all, guys. So each and every candidate performance I'm going to track using this tracker, guys. So you can see here how these things will be. See, these are all the previous batch students trackers, guys. I'll give the assignments like this. This is one more page. I'll see who are all doing all these assignments. I can easily track it. What is the performance of each guy? I can easily track it, guys, using this tracker. Troubleshooting. Okay, I'm going to create this platform so that while practicing, if anyone is facing any issues, they can just attach their screenshots here so that, okay, someone from the team can help here to troubleshoot to fix it. Why? Because the same kind of issues you are going to get it in the organization. In the interest, they might ask you, what is the issue you fixed recently? You can explain any of these issues. The troubleshooting steps also will be there here itself. You can explain any of these issues. So like this kind of mechanism will be there. Everything will be like, we'll follow the process. Complete mechanism we are going to follow, guys. You have to learn it. See, you will get a chance to learn a technology only once completely, guys. Not every time. That time itself, you have to learn it completely. It's a kind of a full meals. If you learn the course here, it's a kind of a full meals, everything you are going to get it. And everything will be tracked. Okay, guys, this is how it is going to work with the complete real-time servers, real-time setup we are going to cover, guys. It's not like something I'm telling you for the, like, for what I can say, for just to uh, attract guys. No, not like that. Since years I'm following the same process. Completely on the real time. So once you completed this training, I'm sure if you are practicing regularly, I'm sure you can handle the production environment. I'm sure. Otherwise, see, if you go to other trainers and all, they'll simply tell you log shipping in the local machine, mirroring in the local laptop. So if you touch the real-time servers, your hands will shiver like anything. That is a production server. Your hands will shiver like anything. If you don't have hands-on experience, you are going to face a lot of issues, guys. Still, a lot of people don't know how to connect to the servers in the real time. They don't know how to, if that is the first day in their job, they don't know how to connect to the server in the organization. We are going to set up RDP. I'll show you how to connect to the server using RDP. From the beginning, we are going to cover all these things with the neat diagrams and all. I'm going to explain each and every topic with the diagrams, guys. Each and every topic we are going to discuss with the diagrams. Let me show you the diagrams for, okay, what is that, a draw IO or batch 52 previous batches and all. You can see every topic. I'll draw the diagram in front of you. I'll explain the architecture of the topic. Okay, then we'll jump into the topic, then demo, then assignments, then tasks. Like that it will continue, guys. If you are very much interested, if you are dedicated for the next two and a half months or 3 months, then it will be very helpful for you guys. You can easily learn this. This is how it will work. Okay, these are the diagrams for batch 50. You can see like that every batch will have the same kind of setup, guys. Every batch, I'm going to draw these diagrams in front of you. These are not screenshots that I have downloaded. Everything. See, migration explained, log shipping explained, mirroring explained, replication explained, clustering explained, always unexplained, everything I explained using the diagram so that it will be easy to understand, guys. Okay, so like this, you can see these and all things we are going to cover, and let's go to this. Okay, so course duties and activities we discussed, right? Course duration will be initially, okay, first 2.5 months will be for SQL DBA, guys. 2.5 months, okay, for SQL DBA. Once this is completed, then we are going to cover Azure SQL DBA for 1 and 1.5 month. 1 to 1.5 months it will be, okay. So total it will be altogether it will be 3 to 3.5 months you are going to get it, guys. Okay, altogether it will be 3 to 3.5 months. And who can learn this course? Again, if you are a graduate, that is enough. No matter what graduate you are, you're a technical graduate, non-technical graduate, you're a pharma student, you're a business MBA student, you're an agriculture student. Lot of students in my previous batches. Imagine he's an agriculture student, he got the job in the DBA. So there is no particular in the IT. If you are experienced, they don't ask you a particular qualification, guys. They will check whether you have a graduation degree or not. Diploma also is okay. If you are an experienced, diploma is also is okay, guys. A lot of my students, my previous students they just completed diploma and they got the job after attending the course. So just diploma or degree, any degree is fine. There is no particular. See, if you are trying as a fresher, they will ask you this much percentage, this many degrees only. But you are trying as an as an experienced person. Already someone gave you the opportunity, and you are claiming that you have some experience, like 4-5 years of experience. They don't ask you your educational, guys. They will simply check whether you have a valid degree, valid diploma or not. That's it. So anyone can learn, but you should have some dedication. Okay, there is no age criteria. Again, I'm saying, guys, one of the student he is having 48 years. I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just telling to you, like for the encouragement only. I'm just telling, guys, who is having 48 years of age, he got the job. He was into IT now. 49 years, one lady, she was into IT now, earning 1 lakh per month. There is no age criteria. I'm not telling all these things to attract as this is the first class. These are all truths, guys. Okay, so I just want to give you some boost. Whether you are going to continue or that is different thing. If you go to any technology, don't leave it. I just want to say something that you just go to any technology, you choose any technology, but don't worry about your qualification. Don't worry about your age and all. Okay, so you will get it the job, guys, but you have to try it. Simply attending the courses, completing the courses won't give you the job, right? You have to complete. You have to practice it, practice it, practice it. Okay, believe me, if you practice it for 3 to 4 hours a day, only we are going to take the classes on weekends, right? Saturdays and Sundays for Indians, and for US people, it will be Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning classes will be there, 9:30 to, okay, yes, 12 EST for US people. For Indians, Saturdays and Sundays morning 7 to 9:30, evening 7 to 9:30 IST, guys. Okay, so keep attending the 4 sessions will be there. It's not like either morning or evening I'll join Shanmukh, nothing like that. You have to join 4 sessions, complete 4 sessions you have to join. Every week we are going to cover 4 sessions. Like that, we are going to cover SQL DBA for 2.5 months. Around 10 weeks, we are going to cover SQL DBA. Right? So how to practice everything, softwares, everything, notes, everything, I'm going to give it to you guys. Okay, you will get the access once you registered. So once you got the access, I'll give you the recordings. I'll give you the access for the recordings. You can watch it parallelly, you can practice it, but don't practice during the class. You are going to miss a lot of things, guys. Okay, some people, they will have a habit. Okay, they are going to simply practice whatever I'm doing, they will practice it. They can complete the setup, but at the end of the session, you don't know what you're doing and you don't get the knowledge. So don't practice parallelly with me. So you will get the recordings for each and every session will be recorded. You'll get the recordings. You can just simply watch those recordings and all, guys. Okay. Lab setup prerequisites for setting up the lab. Initially, for the first 1 month, you need to have a 4 GB RAM and 50 GB free space hard disk. Initially, for the first 1 month, this configuration is enough. i3 processor or any processor, mostly the least processor maybe that you are going to use is still i3, i5, i7, any processor, minimum is i3. This laptop is enough for the first 1 month. If you don't have, okay, I guess if you are having laptop, minimum to minimum, you will have all these configurations. After 1 month, we need minimum 8 GB RAM. Okay, minimum 8 GB RAM and 100 GB hard disk free space. Okay, 100 GB hard disk and the same i3 processor, same i3 processor. So nothing to worry. Simply you have to upgrade your RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB. In case if you are having only 4 GB RAM, you can just simply buy an extra 4 GB RAM. It will be like around, you can buy an extra 4 GB RAM or you can buy an extra 8 GB RAM. In India, it will be hardly 1,500 rupees. In US, it will be hardly $10 to $15. That's it. That is the investment you have to make it for the setup, guys. If you don't have 8 GB, if you have 8 GB, no need to invest anything on the laptop. If you have only 4 GB, you have to, after 1 month, not immediately, after 1 month, you have to buy extra 4 GB RAM, guys. Clear? Lab setup. Is it clear, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yeah. Softwares and notes I'm going to provide, guys. Meeting software. This will be the same meeting link will be used in the evening session also. It won't be changed for the until the further update. The same meeting link will be used. It will be opened at 7 a.m. or before 7 a.m. 5 minutes before 7 a.m. it will be open. Try to join immediately at 7 a.m. guys, so that we can start early. Okay. Otherwise, if you join late, maybe the session will be extended for 10 more minutes, like 8:30, 9:30, 9:40, like that. So if you like, I'll give buffer time for 5 minutes, 7:05 by 7. That doesn't mean you have to, you all have to join at 7:05. Try to join at 7 o'clock so that we are going to start it quickly. Doubts and exercises. Again, I am saying, if you have doubt at any point, stop me. It's not like I'm a SAR, you are a student. No, we are all friends only. In the IT, there is no concept of SAR. So don't call me SAR. You can call me a Shanmukh. You can stop me at any point. You can ask your doubt. You can clear yourself, and then you can, like, don't keep your, there will be no separate Q&A session at the end of the, okay, class. Everyone will have a Q&A session at the end of the class. If you stuck at any point, again you have to, that point will keep remind in your brain. You cannot concentrate in the further things, and also that's why clear the point there itself. unmute it, ask your doubt. You can, don't hesitate. If you can, if you are hesitating, just type your question in the chat or send it to me in the WhatsApp. I can check and I can just tell you whatever language. I mean, if you are comfortable in local language, tell you can ask. No issues, guys. Nothing to worry. Okay, and you can ask your doubts at any point, and you can stop me and you can clear the doubts, guys. Exercises, each and every topic I'll give exercises. I am going to track it, guys. What is the performance of the exercise? Who is doing? Who is not doing? Everything will be tracked, guys. Okay, so exercise for every topic. These exercises will help you to improve the confidence, and these are the exercises that will be that will cover the interview questions and all. Whatever they're asking in the interviews, they are, I'm going to give you as an assignments or as exercise, guys. So it is very important. Okay, it is very important, okay, to complete these assignments so that you'll be very confident during the interviews and you can answer those things and all, guys. One more beautiful feature is speaker series. Speaker series means in the previous batches, okay, those who got the job, who succeeded, I'm going to welcome 2-3 students. Those who got the job, they are going to share their experiences and all. Okay, up to 5 people, guys, depends upon the availability. They are going to share their experiences, how they cracked the interviews, how many interviews they attended, what kind of questions they asked. I'm going to welcome the people. They are going to explain at the end of the sessions, not immediately. At the end of the sessions, they are going to explain. I'm going to call one technical manager, how he is going to scrutiny the resume, how he will shortlist the resume, what kind of things he will look into it candidate while selecting. So I'm going to call one technical manager. He is going to explain all these things based on the availability. I'll call one HR also. She is going to explain how the resumes will be shortlisted. Okay, what kind of mistakes will do students generally, what kind of blunders will do during the interviews, during the calls and all. So HR also will take, there will be one HR session also based on the HR availability and all, guys. Okay. So this is called speaker series. These will be there at the end of the sessions. After the course SQL DBA is completed, then we'll start Azure SQL DBA, guys. Azure SQL DBA will go for 1.5 months and it will continue. We are going to cover IaaS and PaaS for Azure SQL DBA. I'll tell you what is IaaS, what is PaaS and all, don't worry. So all these things will be covered in the Azure SQL DBA. Nowadays, Azure is also very important. If you are having Azure points in the resume, your resumes are going to be shortlisted, guys, quickly. Okay, certifications, if anyone interested in the certifications, I can help you out on that. Okay, so maybe you can go for any certification. DP300 generally for DBS, DP300 is the useful certification, data protection 300. Okay, if you need help, I can help you for the certifications also. So if you have certifications and all, they will give you priority if 2 people are selected. Okay, if one is having certified DBA, if another one is not a certified DBA, they'll give chance to certified DBA. Why? Because clients will give more money, will spend more money on the certified DBS. So your companies will get more money from the clients and the companies are going to be benefited. So if you have certification, companies are going to give you priority to the certified DBS, guys. Okay. Job preparation, like after the course, what we have to do, how to get the job, how to build the career after getting the job. I mean to say all these things we are going to cover, guys. We are going to cover all these things in the course. At the end of the course, we are going to cover all these things. Nothing to worry. I'll guide you in every aspect. Okay, until you are going to be succeeded in your life, I'll be there, guys. At any point, we have trainings, we have all type of supports, everything we have. So including
Shabab, this
certifications also.
DP, one quick question, please.
Yes, yes.
The DP300 certification, do you do you share the format of the paper or the examination?
No, I don't share anything. I don't share anything.
Okay.
If you need any help, then
Help.
it will be
Okay.
different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you.
You will get a lot of dumps in the Google only.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, if you want to watch this class, you can just go to our YouTube channel. I hope you know the YouTube channel. Okay. So just go to YouTube and type SOSC University Society of Software Engineers, and then you can simply, okay, what you can do, you can simply go to this is our channel, and if you want to watch the previous class recordings, go to playlists, and there you can see playlists and all. This is the previous batch playlist, batch 53. 10 videos I have uploaded. This is batch 52, 14 videos I have uploaded. You can see different playlists also. Don't think that I have uploaded all the videos. No, you don't see advanced concepts in this channel. So definitely you have to join the live classes and all. So the same video what we discussed now, I guess this is already uploaded as a live. This is already going on as a live class. Okay, you can see here. So please subscribe to the channel so that once I uploaded the classes initially, first few sessions I'm going to upload in the batch 54 playlist. I'll create one playlist today. I'll upload that video in the batch 54 playlist. And initially, few classes you can watch the recordings in the. Once the class is done, you can come here. No need to wait for the recording, guys. You can directly come here after the class is completed. You can watch the class here. Okay. After that, I'll create a Google Drive account. Once this classes, I'll stop uploading to the YouTube. After that, I'll upload all the videos to the Google Drive and I'll give you the access to the Google Drive, guys. Once the registration process is done. Okay. So I hope you have my number. If you don't have my number, if you joined using different, I mean to say, I'm going to create a Google form in the evening. Okay, we don't have time now. In the evening, I'll create a Google form. You can just fill that form. Please attend the evening session. We'll start the technical things from the evening session onwards. All these things will be covered in the evening session. Slowly, we'll start the technical things and all. Right? In the evening, we'll discuss a lot of things, right, about the course. And the package, if you ask, some people will ask Shanmukh, how much package we can expect. So if you are trying for 3 years of experience, you will get anything between 6 to 7 lakhs is a reasonable package for now. Trying for 4 years, generally every year 2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs you can expect. 3 years means 6 to 7 lakhs. 4 years experience, 8 to 10 lakhs you can expect. 5 years, 9 to 12 lakhs you can expect. Okay, this is the Indian packages. For US people, 4 years you can expect anything between $55 to $60 and 90K on an average annual package to 105K. As like last time, as I said, one of my student got 125K package in the US. 125K, you can imagine, like it's almost equal to data scientist package in the US, guys. Okay, so these are the packages, guys, and I hope you know about me. I'm Shanmukh. I'm having around 10 plus years of IT experience. Since 8 years, I'm into this training, guys. Okay, so this is my 54th batch, and okay, so that's all about me. A small intro, guys. So that's it for now. Any questions you can ask me, guys. Don't worry, don't hesitate again. You can ask. You can.
Shanmukh,
Yes, yes, please, Deepak.
the concept that we will learn on premise, shall all the concept we will learn on the Azure as well?
See, on premise, we have extra concepts. Why? Because in the Azure, lot of things automatically will be taken care by the Microsoft. Okay. So when compared to on premise, see, in the Azure, we have two models. One is IaaS model, infrastructure as a service. If it is an IaaS model, there is no difference between on premise and IaaS. Why? Because they will give you the Windows machine. Again, you will start installing the SQL Server. Again, you will set up the things in the same way like on premise. Okay, so on premise is equal to IaaS. You have to extra is PaaS, platform as a service, SQL databases, replication, migration from on premise to cloud, geo replication, always on in the Azure. All these things will be covered in the Azure. So extra things will be covered in the Azure. Not again whatever we discussed in the on-premise we are going to cover in the Azure. The extra, why? Because both are same. Only server name will be different. Okay, but the extra concept, the PaaS concepts and all we are going to cover in the Azure SQL.
And Shanmukh, one more question.
Yes, yes.
As we know that in a DBA there is some concept like a trigger function, and it's all related to the programming.
Correct.
So do we need to learn that as well?
Very good question. So everyone will ask this question generally. Guys, in SQL, we have two streams. One is SQL development, SQL DBA, a developer and a DBA. So DBA doesn't need development, developer doesn't need DBA. If you need both, that is called application DBA. Application DBA means you have to learn T-SQL development also. So that is your interest. If you are very much interested in the programming and all, okay, if you are very much interested in the programming queries, you can learn development also. You will become application DBA. It's a hot cake in the market. Developer come DBA profile is a hot cake in the market. But for DBAs, development is not mandatory. We are not going to cover in this course. I'll simply teach some basics of T-SQL. We are not going to cover any development. We are not going to cover triggers, procedures, views, anything we are not going to, development related we are not going to cover. Why? Because people will choose this course because of there is no development, there is no programming. Again, I don't want to confuse, okay? So that again, if I choose development and all, again, you have to learn programming where we don't need it. As a DBA is enough, development is not required. But still, if you are interested, like some few people will be interested in the development also, you can learn development also. Or if you tell me I'm going to arrange one trainer for development, that will be a separate.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Guys, please don't hesitate. You can give suggestions also. The classes are going too fast, too slow. Like you can give the suggestions also, so that it will be like I'll improve, okay, myself for the next session, and then I'll tune it accordingly.
Sir, I'm confused.
Which one, Pooja? Which one is like
Sir, in these 3 years experience, 4 year experience, what are these?
3 years? See, now, like, what is your qualification, Pooja?
Sir, I am an MBA in HR.
So, what you are doing currently?
I am a homemaker right now.
You are a homemaker, correct? So, very good. So, now you are not going to try as a fresher right now, correct?
Okay, sir.
You cannot go and try as a fresher. I am a fresher DBA. Please give me a chance. No one will give. Why? Because your domain into HR till now, right? Now you want to jump into technical side. So what you are going to do? You have to put fake experience, 3 years fake, or 4 years fake, or 5 years fake, or 6 years fake. Depends upon your confidence levels. This training will cover up to 7 years level experience. Okay, so definitely you have to put 3-4 years to get the chance into technical side. That is called this 3 years. If you put 3 years, this will be like package you can expect.
Okay, it will decide on my capability.
Correct. It will decide on your capability, on your confidence, on your gap. If you're having 2 years gap, you cannot put 5 years, right? It will be like earning 150 marks out of 100. So it is not possible, right? So depends upon your career gap, depends upon the confidence levels. You can put the gap. You can claim that you have this many years of experience.
All clear, sir.
Yes. Questions, guys? What is the Manju? Please ping me. I hope you have my WhatsApp, guys. If you don't have my WhatsApp numbers, please, this is my WhatsApp number. Okay, I'm going to post it in the chat also. So please just copy paste, and you can just ping me in the WhatsApp for all the details we are going to cover in the WhatsApp. Like you can just ping me hi in the WhatsApp if you don't have my number. Okay, so I just posted the number in the chat, Zoom chat, guys. You can see. Okay, guys, questions, please.
Shanmugh?
Yes, please. Yes, please, Ravanti.
Yeah, so I have overall like 7 years experience into non-IT,
Okay,
which is nowhere related to DBA.
no problem. Okay. So, guys, here,
Like,
especially for Indians, there is a concept called PF, Provident Fund. Okay. So, you have to check it. If your PF is created, still no problem, but you have to check the designation. I'll tell you how these things will work generally. See, when you are putting 4 years experience or 5 years experience from the company, once you selected for any company, they will initiate BGV, background verification, or BGC, background check. In that, they will check whether they will send an email. Sravanti, right? Sravanti is having 7 years of experience. So, what is your designation, Sravanti?
mine is process developer.
Correct. So you selected for Infosys. Imagine selected for Infosys. So Infosys will take your documents. Infosys will initiate a BGV on you. What Infosys will do, Infosys will send an email to your old company. So and so Sravanti has worked for you for 7 years. Is it correct or not? Her package is this much. Is it true or false? Her designation is this. Is it true or false? Like that, Infosys will send BGV mail to your company. Of course, you all gave correct, right? You gave the process associate, you gave the same package, you gave the same details and all. So your company will respond, yes, Shravanti worked with us this year to this year, this much years of experience. This is her package. This is her designation. That's it. These three are very important. So if they satisfied, then you will get an opportunity in the Infosys. Is it clear, Shavanti? This is how BGV will happen. But sometimes people
Yes.
will have marketing designation. Shanmukh, I am having 7 years experience in the marketing, in the designation, the payslip it is showing marketing, sales. For them, if PF is created, that will be a problem. If PF is not created, you can put whatever you want, no issues. Why? Because there are some consultancies that will give you some fake documents. They are going to tell you that you have some fake experience. So Infosys will send an email to some fake consultancy. This consultancy will reply back to the Infosys, okay, this guy is having this many years of experience on this domain with this package. So like that, BGV will be cleared, guys. This is how BGV will work.
But what about this PF, Shanmugh? We cannot manage this PF, right? If
PF you
it's
cannot
create.
manage. PF you cannot manage. That's what if your designation is which is not showing your work, you can go ahead with the same company. Like process associate, okay, support team, developer, or like software engineer, or associate, senior associate, consultant. Where it is not showing the technology, you can go ahead with the existing documents. Sales manager, sales, sales department, loan processor, loan associate. Okay, these kind of designations will create some problems. Why? Because
Yes,
no,
Shanmugh.
in the DBA field there is no concept of sales. Okay, so make sure your designation is not showing your work, then you can claim the same experience. If it is showing, then see, I'm not saying you don't get opportunities, guys, nothing like that. You will get it when come, but in the big companies you don't get the opportunities. In the small organizations you'll get the opportunities. Where they are not asking the PF details, you'll get the opportunities. Lot of students got the opportunities in my batch. It's not like that. I'm not saying, okay, you don't get it. You will get it. You have to try with the patience, guys. Very patience you should have. And guys, again, one more suggestion. Till now, you just roamed here and there. You learn lot of technologies. I guess definitely most of you are having, most of you learn 3, 4 technologies also. I know that. One simple thing I'll tell you. Don't switch between the technologies. Whatever technology you selected, whatever technology you just select, keep it on the same technology. Someone will tell you, your friend will tell you this is good. Okay, you will learn this for 5 months, 6 months. Later, there will be no calls. You will jump to other technology. Later, some Bamardi will tell some other technology. Okay, some friend will tell other technology. Baba will tell other technology. Some relatives will tell other technology. Some colleagues will tell. Don't learn based on this. Check your interest. Check which technology you can learn it easily. Select that. Wait for the same. Don't roam between the technology. That is the mistake people will do after the graduation is completed. Here and there, here and there, here and there. Minimum to minimum 5, 6 technologies they will learn, but they don't learn any technology completely. Guys, all technologies are good. If the technology you're learning means that is there in the market, if there is no technology in the market, no one is going to train you, right? So if it is surviving since 20 years, 25 years means that's a good technology. No bad technology. Don't expect calls based on the technology. Calls won't come based on the technology. Calls will come based on the project. If there is a requirement in the US, you will get project. In the project, Windows team will be there. In the project, network team will be there. In the project, storage team will be there. In the project, DBA team will be there. If you got the project, all these people will get the jobs. So your job depends upon you only. It's not depends on your technology. Shanmukh, there is no calls in SQL Server. People will tell to me like this. I'll ask only one thing. If there is no market, the people that are using the SQL Server since years, they will uninstall the SQL servers overnight, guys. Is it like that? The people who purchased with lakhs of money, thousands of dollars, if there is no market, are they going to uninstall their SQL softwares? No, right? So how you can tell there is no technology in SQL Server? If there is no market in IT, there will be no calls to any team, any technology. Why? Because you are going to get as a project. Project will involve all these technologies, not a single technology. Is it clear, guys? So calls won't depends on any technology. Calls depends upon the
Projects.
split projects, guys. If one project came, all these people will get the job. If there is no project, they don't get the job. It's not like, okay, recession came, chalo, uninstall all the SQL servers, tomorrow onwards recession will come. Nothing like that, right? So it will be calls depends upon the projects, guys. It's not depends. See, if country is good, if financially the country is good, financially company is good, then you'll get lot of projects. Then automatically lot of manpower will be generated. Okay, so that's what the people will do the same mistake. They will roam around the mistakes. Guys, please don't roam. Whatever, whether you are going to continue or not going to continue, I'll give you a simple advice. Don't roam between the technologies. It will be like there is a small example, guys. When I'm studying, we used to like travel in the bus. Okay, so bus means a lot of people will be there, lot of students will be there. So it's a very difficult to get the seat in the bus. So those who will jump into the bus quickly in the running bus, they will get the seat. So I use it to jump into the running bus quickly. All the seats are empty. Don't know in which seat I have to sit. Before selecting the seat itself, lot of students occupied those seats. I didn't get any seat. Technology is also like that only, guys. Don't roam between the technologies. Select one. Strongly decide one technology. When you jump into the bus, strongly decide one seat before itself. Automatically, you can go and sit there itself. You don't know if you're thinking which seat I have to choose, all the seats are empty. What will happen? In a minute, all the seats will be completely full, guys. So choose the technology. And if it is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, try it, cry it, you will get it. This is not good. Okay, I'll jump to this. This is also not good. I'll jump to this. Till now, how much money you wasted, guys? Believe me, if you are losing 1 month means you are losing 80,000, 90,000 package. I'm not getting after this course, immediately you'll get the job, you'll earn 80, 90,000, but you missed the chance. If you keep on changing the technology for every 6 months, you don't settle after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 years also. Sit it for 6 months. You can spend 1 year time on one technology, definitely you will get it. This is my sincere advice, guys. People will do the same mistakes. That's why I'm telling you the same thing. Please, 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 please don't switch between the technologies. Whatever technology you selected, decide before itself. This I can learn. Okay, select it and sit on the particular, spend your time on the particular technology, but don't roam between the technologies. It's a very big issue, guys. You are going to spend a lot of money, time, guys. Money and time, you don't get it. Now most of you people are around 30 years, 31 years, 32 years. You are crying for the job. Why? At the age of 25 years itself, if you decide one technology, at least by 27 you are going to be selected. Okay, so again, I'm saying don't roam between the technologies. That is my sincere request, guys. Okay, and please please spend next two to 3 months. Okay, learn SQL DBA completely, guys. I'll tell you the same example in every batch. SQL is your new girlfriend or boyfriend. The same example I'll give you, guys. If you get new girlfriend or boyfriend, you'll spend time till night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, early morning, 5 o'clock also you'll do the chatting and all, right? Correct? Now SQL Server is your new boyfriend and girlfriend. Treat like that. Forget about the job. Check what is there in the SQL DBA. What kind of techniques, what kind of technologies, what kind of like terminologies. Explore it, explore it, explore it. Love it, love it, love it. You will get it, guys. Simply for the job, if you learn, see, for the subject, if you learn job, automatically you will get it. For the job, if you learn, then it will be difficult. Love the subject first. Spend as much as you can. We have 5 days a week. You can spend all the 5 days. Remaining 2 days, you can attend the classes. Monday to Friday, you will be free. You will get the access to the classes immediately. Spend it. Okay, Shanmukh said like this. Okay, I'll explore like this. I'll go and Google it. I'll check 1 or 2 points, extra points. I'll explore like this. If I select this option, Shanmukh selected this option. If I select this option, what will happen? Chalo, let's throw the error. You will learn the subject based on the errors only. How many errors you are getting, that much subject you are earning, guys. Error is one opportunity to learn extra things. Listen. Okay. So please, again, I'm telling, guys, for the next 3 months, please be dedicated. Believe me, like the market is also going to recover. It's already recovering slowly. So believe me, once this is completed, you can try by your own. You can try for the interviews by your own. definitely you are going to get the opportunity, guys. And by your own, you are going to get it. By your own, you are going to do your work, guys. That much real time we are going to cover in this training. Chalo, questions, guys? Questions? No questions? Are we good? So I just posted my number in the chat. Please ping me in the WhatsApp in case if you don't have my number. And please just follow the YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe. So once the video is uploaded, you will get the notification. And the same link will be used for the evening session. For Indians, it will be evening 7 p.m. IST today. For US people, tomorrow morning, okay, 9:30 EST. Okay, guys. Chalo. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Any suggestions will be most welcome, guys. So if not, then we'll connect in the evening with the same link.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanmukh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.